11 people have been confirmed dead in an attack on the controversial French satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo. 5 people are in a critical condition. These are the live pictures we have for you from the scene right now in Paris. President Francois Hollande has just finished speaking, and he told journalists that several terrorist attacks have been thwarted in recent weeks.
France today faced a shock, which is this is an assassination, terrorist operation.
Pictures from French television shortly after the incident showed journalists from the magazine attempting to take cover.
Well, it does look like 2 gunmen at least, heavily armed. I think that's one of the things that's clear. Kalashnikov's automatic weapons, as well as perhaps a pump-action shotgun as well, seem to have gone into the office this morning, looking for journalists, specifically clearly targeting this office, which has been targeted in the past by groups, and then killing a number of people. Also possibly police officers arriving on the scene. There's some reports a couple of them might have been killed, because it doesn't appear they were heavily armed in the same way. And then it appears that the attackers fled by car and may well still be on the loose somewhere in Paris.
So we are still seeing a massive police operation underway trying to track them down.
A massive police operation, a manhunt now to deal with that and to find them before they can really wreak any more terror on Paris. President
Hollande has also just said that he has placed Paris on the highest level of alert. What exactly does that mean?
Well, they have a system called Vigipirate, which is their threat level that moves up and down and relates to what they see as the current threat. That's moved up to its highest level. In the UK, we'd call that critical, meaning an attack's either taken place or imminent. It basically means that organisations, institutions need to up their security level. It means that buildings, prominent buildings, in this case probably newspapers and media organisations, will be upping their security in case there are further attacks either by these gunmen or anyone linked to them at this moment.
Yeah, the other thing we're hearing is that President Hollande is convening an emergency government meeting as well, so you can see the wheels are in motion there clearly. But Gordon, tell us a bit more about the notoriety of Charlie Hebdo and the kind of relationship it's had before, controversial with various members of particularly the Muslim community.
Well, it is a satirical magazine, and it pokes fun at people, at institutions, at organisations, using cartoons, using satirical articles. A few years ago it was firebombed, and that was seen as a response to a satirical piece in which it had the Prophet Muhammad as the editor-in-chief and had a cartoon on him. It's published cartoons in the past which have aroused anger in certain parts of the Muslim community. Recently it's been satirising some of these issues as well, and recently had a tweet about featuring the leader of the group calling itself Islamic State or ISIS, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, featuring him in a kind of cartoon. So that is one possible, quite likely, I think, motive for those who've gone in and carried out this attack, even though we don't really know that much about them.